Don't know what page I'm on right here. So this one is called The Saviour of Sharn. And on this one, we are in Eberron, which is kind of like a different D&D, like universe where there's some more advanced technology and like trains, light rails, more robots. And I am going to be a Warforged drunken master monk. I've never played a monk before, so I'm a little worried about that. Sorry, I'm just getting my stats pulled up here for me to see, because this kind of tells me what I can and can't do. Okay, cool. And then, all right. Oh my god, you guys. I'm so mad. I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, and they don't count for anything. I was just testing my my rolls out. Ugh. That's terrible. Okay. Anyway. So, I'm a drunken master, Warforged monk. This guy does give a heads up. So, obviously I'm not able to read ahead too much, because that would spoil the adventure. But what I was able to do was, I can read this intro here. So some points that you guys just might need to know about while we're going is there are 2 options in here that can lead to instant death. I'm sure I'm going to find those 2 options. Hopefully not, because then it'll be a very short stream. But he does say somewhere in here, just a heads up, be careful while you're making your decisions, because there are those 2. Okay, so that's the beginning. I don't know where it is, but there's apparently 2. Hoping not to find those. But other than that, I got to take the max HP for my character. So if you're thinking, how do I have so much health? That's why I got to max out my health instead of rolling, because I don't get to make death saves. If I die, I die. There's no one around to heal me. Like I said, I'm a Warforged monk, drunken master monk, and there are these things called progress points, where if I have to take a short rest or a long rest, or if something I'm doing takes too long, I add progress points. And when so many progress points happens, 26, I fail my quest. So it sounds like there's a lot more ways for me to fail this quest than to succeed at this quest. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think, unless you guys have any questions, I think we are ready to start. I don't have a voice. Oh, my guy's name's Charlie, by the way. Like Alpha Bravo Charlie. And unless you guys have any questions, I think we're ready to start. Yeah, should be interesting. And it's more interesting? I've never played a monk before, and so I'm gonna mess up. I know I am. I'm not gonna play them well, I'm sure. They were always kind of the class that I always thought looked a little bit more confusing and hard to use than others. Mostly with the key or Kai points. I'll probably call them key points. I'm sure I'm gonna get, no matter which way I say it, I'm sure I'm gonna get some crap. But so yeah, I think we're good to go, you guys. Thank you for. Let me give a shout out to this author real quick. He's on Twitter at 5e Solo Game, either at 5e Solo Gamebooks or at 5e Solo Games. And his name is Paul Bimler. And he makes a lot of these. So guys, if there's hundreds and hundreds of endings to the, not hundreds and hundreds, but dozens and dozens of endings for this. And apparently, like even I could go back next week and play through this with a different class, and apparently it would be, a completely different game. So I can't exactly suggest buying it now, but it is 100 pages. Not that you use all 100 pages because it like tells you where to go, but it seems to be well worth the money so far. So let's go, you guys. I'm gonna have a lot of reading to do, and I'm drinking, so if I mispronounce something, please forgive me. All right, and I don't have my guy's voice yet. I don't have Charlie's voice yet. I think it's gonna. Been looking for more of these after your last solo adventure video. Yeah. I've been wanting to get some more too because that last one was a lot of fun. So, shit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get my voice real quick. Robot voice. I don't know. I'll get it. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Diving in. You stretch your arms, working the crick out of your back. It is late, and the librarian looks like she is tired of your presence here and is anxious for you to go home. Just a little longer, Floria. Oh, you said. Oh shit, that's supposed to be me. Oh god, I don't have my voice yet. I'll get it. Just a little longer, Floria, you say. The matronly woman frowns at you over the top of her monocle, then sighs and busies herself with cataloging the new arrivals. You turn your attention back to your study, the history of Corvair's houses, and in particular, House Cannith's innovations in the field of living constructs. Hey, I'm a living construct. The invention of the creation forge and subsequently the Warforged race was an innovation that has had a ripple effect through the ages, built to fight in the last war. The first Warforged were mere combat drones, but through tireless efforts of Baron Merrick's de Cannith, there's going to be a lot of hard names in here, I'm sure, and his son Aaron, the Warforged have been developed into fully sentient, self-sufficient beings. Incredible. You hear a voice speaking in hushed tones. Oh, all right then, thank you. You glance up. Floria is talking to someone at the door to the library, far over the other side of the vaulted chamber. Her footsteps echo off the walls as she walks back to her desk, but she doesn't stop. She continues past her desk and seems to be approaching you. Looking up, you are intrigued to see that she carries an envelope in her hand. She arrives at your table and tosses it on top of the book that you are reading. A Warforged was just here, she says. I think it was a she, told me to give you this. Really? You say, picking up the envelope. You immediately see that the paper grade is not the expensive kind, which leads you to make assumptions about the sender. You flip it over and see that it is sealed in wax and stamped with a strange-looking sigil. Your heart jumps for a second. It bears a passing resemblance to a symbol of a dragon-marked house. But no, this is something else. A complex, interwoven symbol, possibly initials of some kind. 5 minutes, Floria says. Then I'm shutting. Please have your things packed up. We like having you here, but really, I need to get home. You look up and smile. That's fine. I'll just read this and I'll be out of your way. You tear into the envelope. Inside is a folded letter, which you read immediately as you pull out. Dear friend, I don't know who you are, but I have been watching you, and it seems to me that you are possibly the only person in Sharn who can help me with this problem. I've been to every dragon-marked house, every society and guild I care to mention. Most will not hear me out, and those that will laugh at my story. But on my story, the fate of the entire city of Sharn rests. A great evil threatens the safety of the citizens of Sharn. Will you hear my story? Will you step forward and rise to the challenge? This could make you a hero. Fuck yeah, Charlie's all about being a hero. So you guys, Charlie is a ex-soldier, but he loves being hero-ly when he can, when he's not drunk on oil, which he is right now while he's reading these. I apologize for my pleading language, my friend, but I am at my wit's end. Come and find me if you want to know more. And if you are serious, please don't dally. Time is of the essence. I await your arrival. Yours, Camille Maker. Address: Automaton and Construct Repairs, 34 Neonis Way, Upper Dura. You sit back pondering the words you have just read. Your heart is pounding. This is certainly out of the blue, and you have no idea what she implies. The Saviour of Sharn. That has a certain ring to it, though. Perhaps the person who wrote this letter is a complete crackpot, but then again, perhaps this is the best opportunity for you to come your way. Floria shoots you a glare. Sorry, you say, and you quickly stand and gather up your stuff. Not so late next time, Floria chides as you walk through the exit. Sorry, Floria. I'll make sure to keep an eye on the time in the future. Go to entry 70. You know what? I think, check this out, you guys. It's hyperlinked. Boom. Oh, it didn't go exactly to 70. I don't want to read those. Don't want to read the... Oh, add a progress point. Sorry, guys. Adding a progress point. Okay. The night air is warm and the campus bustling as you exit the Moorgrave University Library in the upper Memphis. On the upper levels of the buildings that surround the cloister, you see lights in the windows where late-night lectures are in progress around you. Acolytes and students hurry here and there between dormitories and lecture halls. You have the university grounds and proceed towards the Skycoach station. Certainly makes getting from the upper districts down to the lower levels a good sight easier. The coaches are frequent and it doesn't take long for one to show up. Hovering in the air alongside a bordering platform, the sleek vessel thrums with magical energy. You board and walk up to the attendant. Upper door, please, you say, handing over 2 crowns. Oh shit! I forgot to roll for my gold. I'm gonna take the max gold, you guys. Don't tell anybody. The attendant raises an eyebrow. What you want to go down there for? He asks roughly. Nothing down there but death and scum. That's a bit harsh. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to get over this voice. He shrugs and hands you your ticket. Find a seat, he says, if you can. Moving back along the Sky Road, you can see that he wasn't joking. Even at this late hour, the ship is jam-packed with people of all races and appearance, nobles, commoners alike. You find a small space next to a woman who smells of incense. She glances at you nervously, and you smile in return. God, this Charlie is probably a sight to behold on a train. Slowly, the ship makes its way from destination to destination, disgorging its inhabitants until it is just you and 2 others, a woman and her daughter, who look like they might be servants for some rich family. The vessel suddenly pitches sharply downward and begins a steep downward spiral. Descending rapidly toward the lower levels, the pilot casts a glance back to check that everyone is all right. He seems to be in a bit of a rush. You watch as the lights and buildings of Memphis Plateau come rushing up to meet you. This level of Sharn is so massive that it seems to stretch on to the edge of vision. "Ooh, look at the lights, Mummy!" the little girl says, leaning over the edge. Oh, get back from the edge, cries the mother, pulling the girl back to her seat. I'm going to fight that little girl. You step off the Sky Coach onto a crowded platform where passengers wait for the fast-moving ships to take them home. Warforged are elbow to elbow with drow, dwarves, halflings, and merchants loudly advertising their wares. You ask around to see if anyone knows the whereabouts of Neonis Way, but turn up nothing. One kindly old man makes a useful suggestion. Try the information booth. I'm pretty sure they have maps of Sharn. They'll be able to find it for you. This sounds like a good idea, so you get in line and wait for your turn. The cube moves agonizingly slow, and you feel fatigue creeping into your bones. It's late, and you think to yourself that perhaps you should have left your visit to Camille Maker, whoever he is, until tomorrow. But you're here now. You reason, so you might as well go see what all the fuss is about. You are 3 from the front when you feel a tug on your belt. Quickly, you whip around to try and catch the thief, but they are quick. Make a dex check. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you guys, rolling some dice. So, 7. Sorry guys, I didn't get my character sheet set up in Roll 20, so you don't get to see the all the cool stuff. But that's a 7 plus 4, so an 11. I failed. I was supposed to be all super dexterous. You turn just in time to see a young girl disappear into the crowd. I told you I was going to fight that girl, you guys. Disappear into the crowd with my money. Deduct 2d20? You guys. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Really? Really? Okay, cool. So I just lost... what is that? 34 gold or something? Okay. The little sneak. You peer over to the crowd, but realize there would be no hope of finding her in here. The thieving tyke is long gone. Cursing her loss, you sigh and turn back to face ahead in queue. Yep. Goodbye, money. 261. Okay. Cursing the thief who stole your crowns. That I'm gonna find that person. That's my new goal. You know what? Can I go and get him? You take a few deep breaths to calm yourself. I don't think I breathe. And remain in line, not letting some petty thief distract you from your mission, whatever that might be. Finally, the last person in front of you departs, and you are face to face with the booth attendant, a wrinkled old dwarf with a look of supreme indifference. Yes? Oh, it's in monotone. Yes. Nearest way. Can you tell me where it is? The old man frowns for a second, then turns in his chair and reaches back towards a shelf, from which he produces a folded piece of parchment. With a deft flick, he opens out a map of Memphis Plateau, intricately detailed. He seems pleased to have a change from the monotony of selling Sky Coach tickets. Yes, I do. I've got one here. Here it is. He holds a tiny parchment up for you, pointing to a tiny spot. Just there, he says. You've got a bit of a walk, but it's not too far. Gazing at the parchment, you memorize the location and how to get there from the station, and then, thanking the dwarf, go ahead to the station. Another progress point. Exiting the station, your senses are immediately assailed by the sights and sounds of Redstone, the merchant district of Upper Dora. Above the street, ever-bright lanterns hang suspended on crisscrossing lines, emitting an eldritch red glow, which casts a blood-colored light over everything. Buildings toward 5 or 6 stories high on both sides of the narrow street, and in windows, you see a multitude of transactions and exchanges taking place, even at this late hour. From high above, you hear a faint rumbling and look up to the side, see the Sky Coach flying through the air, delivering people to various parts of Memphis Plateau. You shake your head, marveling at the ingenuity of the House Oriole at installing this advanced urban transport system. Following the directions that you memorize from the map, you make your way through the tight streets, your ears bending towards a myriad of conversations. Then a whisper catches your ear. Psst, you, friend, over here. You interested in magical artifacts? Freshly looted from House Kenneth. You turn and see a dodgy-looking hunchback character holding out some sort of glowing thing towards you. You walk over to see what the scoundrel has to offer. Go to 206. You decline. What do you guys think? I kind of want to go see what this guy's got to offer. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go see what he's got. Oh, it adds... I forgot about progress points, you guys. It added a progress point. Okay. You move into the alleyway where the shady dealer is standing. All right, then, you say. Oh, that was me. Show me what you've got. The miscreant's face crinkles up maliciously, and he snaps his finger. Nothing but time for saps like you, friend. To your alarm, you see 2 burly-looking thugs emerge from the shadow further down the alley, and you turn to quickly depart, but the way behind is cut off by another 2 thugs, wielding nasty-looking clubs. The hunchback one lures you to slinks back, and he slinks back into the shadows, and the muscle advances. These hoodlums don't look like they can be bargained with. You're going to have to fight your way out of this. Shit. Hold on, you guys. Okay. But where was I? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll find it. I think I was at 206. Yeah. So I was at page 206. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, they only got 7 hit points, you guys. They only got 7 hit points. Let's get them. Okay. So I think that I... There are 2 in front of me and 2 behind me. Roll initiative. The hoods will attempt to flank you to get advantage. Battle to the death. Hell yeah. Oh, look at this. Another hyperlink from this guy. This guy is awesome. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to roll my initiative. Yeah, that's right. I got a 24 initiative. And now I'm going to roll theirs. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Okay, my initiative is 15. Shit. Yeah, okay. So 3 of them go before me, then I go, and then 1 more goes. Okay. So, okay, well, I guess the 3 of them are going to go and attack me real quick. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so they're going to... We'll say that 2 of them from in front of me are approaching first. And they're going to both run at me and attack with spiked clubs. Yeah, that sucker is going to miss. So the first one takes a just wide swing at me with a spiked club and easily misses. His friend doesn't fare any better. His friend also approaches me and swings from the opposite side. And I mean, they can't touch me. I'm drunk. So I'm kind of wobbling, and they can't get me. But then one's coming up from behind, and then that one's gonna have advantage from the 2 in front of me, because it does say that they use flanking rules in this. Okay, that's not bad, but here's his advantage. Oh, not gonna hit me. My armor class is 17, by the way, which is insane for a level 4. Did I mention I'm level 4? So all 3 of them are taking swings at me and missing me. What I'm going to do, so this is me not knowing a whole lot about monks. I'm going to first hit the one behind me with my club. So I've got a club and a dagger, but I haven't drawn my dagger yet because I think I'm going to punch some people right here. So I'm going to hit the one behind me with my club first. Which is a +6. Hell yeah, that's gonna hit him. And then it is a D4 +4. So 6 damage. Oh man, almost dropped him by himself. Okay. So then, after that, I'm going to use one of my key points. I've got 4 of them. And I'm going to do 2 unarmed strikes. 1 at that guy. Oh, he's dead. He only had 1 health left. So I just punched this guy with my Robo Fist to death. And then 1 at one of the other guys surrounding me. Oh yeah, punched him real good too. And my punch is a D4 +4. Dead. 1 punch. 1 monk robot punch. Drunk guy. Bam. Took him straight out. So there's 2 left. 1 of which is going right now. I guess they're both going to go right now. So the one from behind me that hasn't made it up to me is going to approach and try to hit me with his club. Nope. Nope. He got a 14. I got a 16. Sucker. Oh my god. These guys aren't going to be able to hit me. I'm bobbing and weaving, and then the one in front of me is going to try. Oh, not a chance. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my dagger, and I'm going to do a club attack to the guy in front of me, and Well, let's see how that works. Yep. So that guy just takes 5 damage, so he's still alive. So then I clubbed him with one, I'm gonna dagger him with the other. Oh, I killed him, but man, two ones in a row. So I hit him with my dagger, and while he was like kind of stunned, I drove my dagger, or I hit him with my club, and while he was stunned, I drove my dagger to his neck. Now it's the good old 1-on-1 fight. It says a battle to the death, so yeah, that's right, sucker. Oh my god, these guys cannot hit me. They're just like looking ridiculous, taking swings at me right now. But I'm gonna hit him with my club. 9 plus 6, 15. Does that hit? Yeah, that does hit him, sucker. Oh my god, 3 ones in a row. So you're still alive. Come on, dagger. Yeah. 4 ones in a row. But, it doesn't matter. That's 10 damage. So, again, clubbed him and then daggered him to drop him down. Alright. Cool. Do I get any loot or anything? 201. Mindful that you are in a pretty public area, you quickly rifle the dead thug's clothes. Evidently, their con has proven pretty lucrative. You find 77 that Galifars of gold and a potion of healing. Hell yeah. So, I've got 157 gold left. And a potion of healing. Cool. You look around for the hunchback who led you in here, thinking that maybe he would have hidden in fear, but he has apparently fled and is nowhere to be seen. Chiding yourself for the foolishness at having been led into this trap, you make your way out onto the street and continue your journey towards Nianus Way. Yeah. Oh no, which one was I supposed to go to? Oh shoot. Hold on. I don't know if you guys remember which one I just said, but 168. Okay, cool. 1 progress point. Navigating your way through a maze of narrow streets, you finally arrive at the end of a narrow alley-like thoroughfare. 27. On the wall is bolted a metal sign bearing the name Nianus Way, and you sigh, glad to have finally found your destination. You see a sign reading Automaton and Construct Repairs halfway down the alley, the letters fashioned from glowing Eberron shards, and you make your way up to the door. Noting that light emanates from the back of the shop front. Pushing your way through the door, you call out, "Hello? Hello?" as you make your way past the shelf upon shelves of mechanical parts of all descriptions. Dismantled drones lie about, as well as raw materials, such as treated timber and bars of steel. All sorts of wires, tubes, and other components are neatly organized into little boxes on shelves that reach to the ceiling. Slidable ladders accompany each set of shelves, and you pout in approval at the neatness and organization of the workplace. "Through here!" comes a high-pitched voice from the back of the shop, and you head in the direction. A Warforged torso, just a chest and a head, seems to follow your progress as you walk towards the door that leads to the space beyond the shop front. In the golden-lit room that's leading off from the counter, you find a halfling sitting at a desk and reading a book almost as big as he is. "By the Dark Six, you came! You actually came!" Leaping up, he pushes off the books from his seat and thrusts it towards you. "Please sit. Tea? Would you like something to drink?" You smile graciously. "You must be Camille Maker," you say. "You have a strange way of making friends, I'll tell you that. Why didn't you just approach me personally?" The halfling's face becomes suddenly serious. "I'm being watched," he says gravely. "I'm sure of it. Besides that, I can't leave my shop. It would look like Too suspicious. He busies himself getting a drink, talking all the while. It's good that you've come. No one else will listen to me. Hey, you say, putting up a hand. Easy there. I haven't agreed to anything just yet. Just tell me what it is you found. The great evil you talked about in the note. Camille looks around at you, walking toward you. He hands you a drink and sits down opposite on a perfectly sized chair for a halfling, with a drink of his own. As you might have guessed, he begins, I repair Warforged. Been doing it a long time. Contracts for House Cannith, mostly. My family came to the city from the Talenta Plains with nothing, but we relied on each other, and we're doing pretty well for ourselves, although not all of us earn what you would call a reputable income. Anyway, that's by the by. He takes a long sip of his drink and continues. 9 days ago, I went to visit Brother Tavriel in the lower districts, and he runs a salvage yard. I go to him for parts all the time. When a Warforged dies, his body goes to Taviel, and he breaks it down. You get the picture. Anyway, when I walk in, the place is empty, not a part to be seen. I ask Taviel if he's been robbed, and he tells me he's bought out everything. When I ask him who cleaned him out, he says it was this shifter. He kept his face hidden most of the time he was there. Anyway, this shifter bought everything, every last nut, bolt, screw, tube, crystal, the works. Taviel said he got a vibe from this character. An evil, dangerous vibe, Taviel says. What for? You ask. Your interest immediately piqued. What did he need all the parts for? Well, that's what Taviel thought as well, so he told him. It wasn't easy, but he's like me, Taviel. He's a tinkerer. He sent a little drone after him, insect size, and it followed him down into the cogs. That little drone came back with a story, a horrific story. The shifter has an army of Warforged drones down there, in this abandoned sewers beneath Blackbone's centuries old. Discarded, patched together things they are, but according to Taviel, it's enough to take over the city. Camille raises his hand to take a drink, and you can see that it's shaking. I didn't believe him at first, the halfling continues. I didn't know for myself, so I sent my own Warforged in there, Spanner. I've had Spanner since I was a kid. At this, you see Camille's eyes begin to well up. What happened? You ask gently. Camille drains the last of his drink and lets out a heavy breath. I don't know, he says. He hasn't returned, and I'm afraid this villain's taken him for his army. You shake your head thinking, This doesn't make sense. Don't Warforged need souls to come alive? If this shifter character is going to salvage yards in the lower districts to get his parts, that means he wants to stay hidden. But how's he animating them, these Warforged? Exactly, Camille exclaims. That's what I thought. And House Therish, they don't make Warforged. They don't own creating forges. So how's he imbuing them with life? I went to House Cannith with this, and they laughed me out of there. Didn't? They didn't want to know. No one believed me. No one believed that such a thing was even possible. And he lapsed into deep thought, thinking back to your study in the library. Creation forges are outlawed now, and the amount of raw materials required to build one, you don't accomplish that without being detected. There must be some answer, some other way the shifter managed to amass his army. And the thought of that, an army of Warforged under the control of a shifter who was trying to keep his identity concealed, alarming stuff. I'll go, you say. I'll find out what's been going on down there. Someone has to. Camille gets up and comes over, takes your hand in both of his. Thank you, friend. I can't say how much this means to me. Over the next hour, Camille gets you prepped for the quest ahead, drawing you a map of the route to the shifter's lair and filling you in on what you might expect. Large rats are a given, maybe even mutated vermin. You just don't know what you're going to find down there. Camille hands you a small device, inspecting it closely, and you see that it is a finely crafted, incredibly detailed mechanical moth, made out of steel and embedded with crystals. If you get into trouble, friend, toss this into the air and it will carry a message to me. Do you have anything I could take with me that might be useful in combat? You ask. Like, I don't know, a Warforged? Camille grimaces. Unfortunately, no, he sighs and thinks for a minute. Wait! he says, and begins rummaging around a drawer. Aha! Here it is! He produces a vial filled with a whitish liquid. It's a crafter's bonding agent, very strong. Toss it at Warforged innards and it'll seize them right up. That's enough there to stop one normal-sized Warforged. Okay, you say. That's definitely useful, but, normal-sized? What do you mean by that? Nothing, Camille says, waving away your concerns. He produces another vial, this one filled with a blue swirling liquid. He regards you gravely. If by any chance you see a spanner, my Warforged, make him drink this. How will I recognize him, you ask? Well, he has a sigil on his head, Camille replies, and reaches to a nearby piece of parchment and quill. With a moment, he has sketched it out before you. Beware, be careful in the cogs, he says. You may want to gather some intelligence, perhaps, before going in there. Word of mouth can save your life down there. And, as long as it's the right information, that is. And also, you might want to visit the Dura Bazaar before heading down. Who knows what they're selling that could be useful? If they don't have it, no one will. Camille presses a pouch containing 300 gold. Hell yeah. For expenses, he says, and won't hear a word of protest. I'm not going to give you any. Save the money for the Sky Coach, too, he adds. They're likely to want a high fee for taking you down to the cogs. You talk over a few more details with Camille, and then you are ready to depart. Saying your farewells to the halfling, you depart his shop, and are soon back on the streets of Dura. But now, with a pressing mission. You know sleep will not come. I don't need to sleep. So it's time for action. Another progress point, you guys. I'm at 5 progress points out of 26. If I hit 26, game over. I lose. My throat's getting parched. It is now midnight, but the streets of Upper Dura are certainly not deserted. Everybody seems to be heading in the same direction, and you remember Camille's recommendation about visiting the Dura Bazaar. You make your way along the street, considering how you will get down to the cogs. A Sky Coach or a Talenta glide wing down to Lower Tavik's Landing seems to be the obvious options. And you start keeping an eye out for the transportation station. It doesn't take long before you near the famed Dura Bazaar. Nearby, you also spy a doorway where many people come and go, and note that those leaving look very unsteady on their feet. You've heard of this. This is one of the reputed Dream Lily dens that Dura is famous for. A sign over the door reads, "The Jaded Sanctuary." Ahead is the bustling market, now upon rows of stalls, food vendors, and all manners of tricksters, buskers, and opportunists. A little way back from the market, you also see the entrance to a tavern, the Assassin's Eye. Possibly a good place to listen for chit-chat and rumors, but you are aware that time is of the essence, and you should consider where your time is best spent. Where will you go? Remember that only limited time to complete your mission. Do I go to Dura Bazaar? The Dream Lily Den? Visit a tavern? What do you guys think? Dura Bazaar, Dream Lily Tavern, or Dream Lily Den, or a tavern? I want to go to at least one of those before I go to the lower levels of Sharn, because I do have 457 gold I can spend. So, let's do a vote in chat. What do we think, you guys, of these 3 options? Dura Bazaar, Dream Lily Den, or a tavern? Bazaar. I like that. I think that's where I can buy the most stuff. So I agree. I'm going. 55. Add 1 progress point. Myriad of aromas and sounds crowd your senses as you shuffle through the bustling aisles of the Dura Bazaar. Is that how you say that? Bazaar? Bazaar? I don't know. A hectic market covering about a square mile. At the top of a slight rise, you look down over the canvas roofs of various stalls and the tops of heads. It's not completely packed in there, but the foot traffic is slow moving as buyers casually peruse the merchandise on display. You see a few people tucking into skewered meat and gulkler, a popular fragrant vegetable, and this awakens your hunger. I don't need to eat. I've just been drinking my oil and getting drunk. You pass several people wearing garments made of fabric that shimmers with illusions of dancing flame, running water, tempestuous storms, and cannot help but stare at these moving spectacles. Thinking to yourself that some people are so desperate for attention, a trope of wizards is putting on a coordinated display of illusions, which has gathered a large crowd. You stop for a minute and watch. The display depicts the last war in all of its horrific glory. Spectral Warforged clash against spectral humans and the undead armies of Karnath. You hear somebody nearby remark, "All the blood and no victor. Boggles the mind." "Only a matter of time before it starts again," comes the reply. The crowd is strangely silent watching this, and the wizards have an air of instruction about them as if showing this might somehow prevent it from happening again. You tear yourself away from this compelling display and focus on your mission. Within the door bazaar as many goods, and there are 3 stalls in particular that stand out to you. Visiting them will take time, but then again, who knows what you will face in this mission ahead. You have the Codewood Blacklist. If you have the code... Oh, I don't have the code word? Now I do. Okay. So I can go to Wands, Wards, and Weapons, Magical. It's got magical items, but the prices look steep. Books, tomes, and maps might have some useful information. Or Westgoth's Weapons, Exotic, and Mundane. I'm sure each one of these is going to add a progress point, so... Oh, man. I like that this says weapons and other military paraphernalia. Like I said, my guy's an ex-soldier, so I'm going to go to Westgoth's Weapons, Exotic, and Mundane. 263 is what I've got. Not that one. Here we go. 1 progress point. Yeah. Wes is an exuberant, expansive character, the type of merchant who always has a story for his customers. As you browse, you listen in on his banter. It seems like he has visited every corner of Eberron and fought in many battles. Along his joyous nature runs contrary to that. Perhaps it is the mask and underlying pain, but you sense not. Wearing loose, colorful robes, Wes greets everyone who visits his stall with a warm hug, including you, and promptly hands them a skewer of sizzling meat cooked by his own son, who stands at a grill nearby. The tactic is working. Wes's stall is one of the busiest in the whole market, and there is a good selection of exotic weapons as well. Alright, guys. Let me just check these out real quick. I don't think I need poison. I don't think poison works against robots very well. I don't think I need that. I've got darts. Don't need any of those. Guys, did I come here for no reason? 3-section staff sounds kind of cool. What can that 3-section staff do? Sorry guys, I'm just reading these. Hope you guys are reading them too. Bolas? A boomerang? A wrist crossbow? I don't think I can use that. Guys, I just thought the shop looked cool. I came here and now I think that Yeah, the stat's pretty good for a monk. It's actually better than anything I've got damage wise. If I'm also going to be using my punch. Now the thing, finesse. I forget what finesse means. Oh, that means I can use Dex modifier. But the thing is, I don't think it's as good because then I can't do punches because it's two-handed. I don't think I can do punches. That's another reason why I said I'm not very good with monks. So just for the fact that I'm not exactly sure how that thing would work, I'm actually not going to get that, even though it does seem pretty cool and I can disarm people. But yeah, no, I'm going to not buy anything from this guy. Oh, wait. You may explore a different stall by returning to 55 without taking a progress point. And then take a progress point to explore one more stall. Yes. Okay, so I've not taken a progress point yet. So now do I want to go to books, tomes, and maps to find some useful information maybe about going down there, or look for some magical weapons? What do you guys think? Magical weapons or information? I think I need a weapon. I'm going to the weapon. This is a neatly arranged stall attended by a youngish female elf who wears the robes of a sorcerer and gold-rimmed spectacles. She has her head in her ledger as she since you're fisting. Jeez. I think I am going to use I think I might use a progress point and go back and go to that map place. But for now, let's see what this female elf sorcerer has. Everything all right? Any questions? She asks you with a gentle smile. You're probably, no, just browsing. She goes back to her numbers. Not everything here is useful. Some of the items on display are designed to make day-to-day life easier, not to aid adventurers. However, there are a few items that prove useful. Let's check them out. Potion of healing. I mean, hey, if I got nothing else to spend money on. Everbright lantern. I've got dark vision. I don't need that. Band of coils. Black oily substance stains your finger. Once per day, you can use reaction when you're attacked by a creature within 5 feet to shoot ink at them, dealing 1d4 acid, and they must succeed on a saving. That's kind of cool. Pants of swiftness. Monocle of trap finding. I can't afford any of these two. Oh, staff of flurried blows. Oh, if that lady didn't rob me, I could afford that. Alright. You guys let me know. This is you guys are helping me. Am I going for the pants that might let me skip a progress point? Which for you new viewers, if I get 26 progress points, I lose, and I'm at 7. So these pants, they make me so fast I can skip progress points, maybe. Or 3 progress points to attune? Does this really say that? It doesn't say that, does it? Does it really say that? Oh! Just this one. Ooh. Good catch. Good catch. Nope. I'm getting the pants. I'm buying the pants. That ring would have been cool, but those, yeah, well, this band of coils was the other thing I was looking at, and this also requires, progress points. Okay, so I bought the pants. So now, when I move to new locations, I roll a d20, and on 15 or above, I don't take a progress point. Heck yeah. I'm gonna risk it. So I did just get a new progress point for going to that shop. And I am now going to go to this book place. So I do. Oh wait, roll d20. I might not take a progress point. Oh, nat 20, no progress point for this bookstore. I think that's how it works. We'll go with that. This musty-smelling stall consists of rickety wooden tables groaning under the weight of the pile of books. It's run by a shabbily dressed, grumpy old man who looks like he really doesn't want to be here. Well, why are you here then? He reads distractedly while you're watching you. When you inquire about the price of a book, he adds, "And you won't find anything cheaper anywhere in Sharn. If someone undercuts my prices, I'll slit their throat." Jesus, this guy's rude. Okay. Oh, damn, these are expensive books. I've got 257 gold left. So all I can afford are these three. This one takes 2 progress points, and I may re-roll a history check on lore involving constructs. 3 progress points. You may add your proficiency bonus to intellect and investigation to solve riddles and puzzles. One progress point. I'm thinking it's probably going to be pretty hard to, like, move around down there. I'm going to go ahead and buy this book. The Bowels of Sharn. So, it's going to take me a progress point to read it. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. And I now have 7 gold, you guys. So, let's see what I can do with 7 gold. Okay, so now... I'm leaving the bazaar. You make your way from the market and back to the central area. You stand in the midst of Dura Bazaar District to visit. Okay. Do I want to go to the Assassin's Eye or to the Dream Lily Drug Parlor? I've got 9. I'm like a third of the way through my progress points. I don't know if I really have time to go to these places or if I want to just go. I've only got 7 gold. Let's see here. I'm gonna head to the Assassin's Eye. And maybe use a progress point. Ah, just missed it. Keep your head down and quickly walk towards the tavern. Glancing up, you read the sign hanging above the door, the Assassin's Eye. It's the name of the place, and as you ascend the stone steps lead up to the entrance, on the balcony, drinkers watch the living flotsam of Dura go by. You see that it is packed with all sorts of manner of adventurers and likely sorts. Shady tables. You see covert conversations. That's what I want. I want to get to those covert conversations. And there's gambling going on as well. In fact, a whole area of the bar is devoted to gambling, and the clink of crowns and galifars fills the smoky air. To go to the bar, go to 182. Oh, you know what, you guys? Hold on 1 second. In case it's been kind of blurry, Hold on one second. Sorry, guys, I wasn't hardwired in. I hope it wasn't too blurry for you all. Alright. There, now I'm hardwired in, so it should be faster internet speeds in case the frames were dropping too much. Okay, so, do I go to the bar, try my hand at the tables? I'm going to hang around and see what I can overhear. That's kind of the whole reason I came here, to get some info. Move over to a table and sit yourself down, hoping that someone might come over and serve you as you listen in on some conversation, so as not to look too conspicuous. I take out a book and begin reading. As you begin to get quite engrossed in your book, with a loud disturbance attracts your attention. Looking up, you see that a Warforged serving an adjacent table has just had drink spilt all over him. A disheveled-looking human, very drunk, loudly announces, "I'm not having that soulless thing serving my ale to me. My Therlarian brothers died at the hands of these metal butchers. Get away, you soulless vessel, away!" The poor Warforged stands there impassively. "You will still have to pay for your drink, sir," it says in a composed voice. "That will be 4 crowns. What will you do? Stay seated and watch what happens? Or go intervene?" I'm going to go help out my Warforged guy. No, I'm not. I'm trying to stay low. So I'm going to go over to 222. Hey, where's 20? Oh, wait a second. I think we're missing a hyperlink here. 222. You stay where you are and watch the events unfold. As you watch, you see the loud-mouthed mouth stand and draw his fist back. And as you watch, glued to the drama, he throws his punch, which bounces harmlessly off the metal jaw of the Warforged. He cries out of pain, cradling his hand. The Warforged server grabs him by the arm, walks him to the door, and ejects him out onto the street to a mixture of boos and roars of approval from the crowd. To do something else within the tavern, return to entry 260. And it costs a progress point. You know what? I'm going to leave this place. I leave the tavern and head back out into the middle of the square that adjoins the bustling market in the middle of the area known as the... Go to 193. Sorry guys, checking something out real quick. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm kind of ready to get down in there. If you're ready to visit the cogs, yes. I want to get down and find this army. 132. 1 progress point. Oh wait, maybe not. Yep, 1 progress point. Having investigated the bazaar to your heart's content, your thoughts turn towards the mission entrusted to you by the halfling Camille Maker. Casting your eyes about this crowded marketplace, you wonder how you are going to get yourself transported down to the lower Tavix landing, from where you will access the cogs. Oh my god, you guys, I just realized. Camille told me to save some gold because they were probably going to cost me some money to get down to the cogs. I've only got 7 gold. Oh my god. You wonder how you are going to get down. Tall, multi-storied buildings crowd around this marketplace. On all sides, the smoke rises from a myriad of impromptu fires and cooking stalls. In the center of the marketplace, yeah, I know, oops is right. In the center of the marketplace, a large statue of Bregor, first ruler of Breland, towers, surveying the crazy sprawl of the city he helped establish. Then, past the markets at the edge of your wide courtyard area, you see glide wings landings, the favored transport of Talenta halflings. One craft comes pitching in hot, hits the ground hard, losing its landing gear and skidding to a stop. I don't want to go on those. The 4 passengers that the small craft holds then begin to severely try the pilot for almost killing them. You shake your head. Perhaps one of them could be persuaded to take you down below. But can you trust them to get you down safely? No, I just said I don't want to do that after he almost killed those people. As you make your way over, you also see a sky coach smoothly alight in the same area, but this craft takes up 3 times the space of a glide wing. And the price probably reflects the added luxury that these crafts provide. You reach the landing area and begin making inquiries. As you suspected, transport is expensive. 40 Galifar to the lower Tavix landing. One halfling pilot reclining behind the controls of his glide wing tells you, "And you'll not barter me down. The sky coach is even more expensive. Lower Tavix, 75 gold. You balk at these prices, but you are running out of options. And these 2 are the only 2 offers. If you possess a special token, I don't. I don't have the money. What do I do if I don't have the money? Give them something? Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to barter this guy down. I guess, I mean, I've only got 7 gold. So, as a DM, what I would say is that, let's see, I could try to offer him, trying to think what all I've got that'd be worth anything. I guess I'm trying to think what I like more, my book or my, what else did I buy? I bought that book, and what else? Pants. I'll sell him my pants. I'm going to try to sell this guy my pants. Now, those pants are worth a lot more than 40 gold. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that this guy takes my pants for me. Yeah, I bought the book and the pants. I want to keep that book. I'm going to offer him my pants to take me down there. And normally I would roll for that, or as a DM I'd have my players roll for that. But the fact that those pants cost like 200 gold, and I only need 33 more gold, I'm not even gonna roll. I'm just gonna say this guy takes my pants, and I'm not gonna go down the sky coach, so I'm gonna go down the shifty ass glide wing. Paying the pilot with your pants and seating yourself in one of the 4 available spaces, you prepare yourself for what might be quite a hair-raising ride if the style of the landing you have witnessed is anything to go by. 2 more people join you in the glide wing and begin a quiet conversation as they wait for the pilot to take off. Suddenly, without warning, the halfling kicks the craft into gear and it jolts violently into the air, giving you all a start. "Hey!" one of the passengers, portly merchant, exclaims. "Sorry about that," the halfling replies jovially, fixing his goggles into place. "Hang on." You grab a hold of the side of the craft with white knuckles as it lurches out into an empty space that leads into the lower Tavix landing. Pitching steeply downward, the pilot accelerates and the craft drops like a stone to squeals of terror from the merchant and his female friend. Your heart is racing and you wonder if you will get out of here alive. Leveling the craft out as he nears Lower Tavrick's Landing, the halfling suddenly banks the glide wing sharply to the right, and you lose balance in your seat and topple towards the edge of the craft. Nope. 40 feet off the ground when this happens, make a dex save. Yeah, let's make a dex save. I got a plus... Oh, wait, a dex save. For dex saves, you guys, I have got a... sorry, let me peek this real quick. Dex saves. I have got... Dex save. I have got a +6 to this. So... I only need a 10, so I need a 4 or more. Oh, yeah. Let's see what I do. I succeeded on that bad boy. 91. Just in time, I catch the hold of the rail that runs down the middle of the glide wing and stop myself from falling out. Your heart pounding, you scold the halfling severely for his carelessness, and you smile sympathetically, but doesn't look particularly remorseful. I like this guy. You should have your license removed, says the merchant's wife. My license? Replies the halfling, perplexed. What? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, license. Sure. Shaking your head, you step out of the glide wing and survey the scene before you. You are at the Lower Tavrick's Landing in the area known as Terminus. Here you see travelers arriving by land on the lightning rail, all of them invariably staring up, Google-eyed, at Sharn's lofty towers ascending far into the hazy heights above. You set about finding your bearings, taking out the map that Camille drew for you. 1 progress point. And I don't have my pants anymore, so yes, I have to take that progress point. Taking out Camille's map, you see that you must make your way to the area known as Cog's Gate, and from there, access Black Bones through a mining corridor. You get started following the map, which marks Cog's Gate south of Terminus, where you arrived just a few moments ago. You soon arrive at Cog's Gate, noticing a faint smell of sulfur in the air. Warehouses line each side of the street, and many of them now darkened due to the late hours. Ahead, you see a small group of dwarven priests emerging from a tunnel. By their vestments, you recognize them to be clergy of Onatar. Between them, they push a cart laden with tools, weapons, and other metal implements. As they pass, one of the dwarves smiles hesitantly and greets you. The blessings of Onatar on you, friend. You reason they must be coming from the pool of Onatar's tears, and seeing these dwarves lifts the gloom of traveling through the grim area somewhat. You enter the tunnel from which the dwarves emerged, and it is lit down both sides by ever-bright lanterns placed regularly along the lengths of this corridor. Traveling straight down this thoroughfare, you emerge in a large chamber which is filled with buildings, a kind of underground city. The smell of sulfur is overpowering, and nearby you see a great open forge, which emits incredible heat. A nearby post bears an arrow-shaped sign, which reads, "This way to the pool of Onatar's tears." Consulting the map more, you see that the entrance to the abandoned sewers, where the Shifter is hiding his army, lies to the east. The pool of Onatar's tear is some distance to the north of your current destination or location. Why would I go to the pool of Onatar's tears? I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't really think I'd be too compelled to go to the Onatar's tears. I think I would go straight to the entrance of the sewer, which is 87. 1 progress point. Just to recap, you guys, I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm halfway on my progress points. think I'm going to hit one more progress point, and then I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then come back and finish this bad boy up. But I do want to. I can't go into these abandoned sewers and not find out what's down here. So let's see. Following the map, you proceed deeper into the tunnels of Black Bones. The area is deserted, and the reason that most of the workers who toil in the forges and factories here must have returned to their homes in the slums of Sharn for a few hours rest before they return to the hellish pits and heat and sulfur. You walk on, consulting the map, searching for the entrance to the abandoned sewer. It takes you some time. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping I don't run out of progress points too. That or find one of the two insta-kill moments. You walk on, consulting the map, searching for the entrance to the abandoned sewer. It takes you some time, but eventually you find it. A large hall at the end of a stormwater canal, covered by a metal grate and emitting a foul stench. Removing the grate, you drop down into the tunnel below. Ahead, you see a long passage about 40 feet wide, extending as far as the eye can see. A stream of fetid water runs along its bottom in a channel about 10 feet wide, with pathways either side of it. Shaking your head at the foolhardiness, you make your way forward into the gloom. One more progress point. I'm going to keep going. One more progress point before I take my bio break. You walk for what seems like a long time, every now and then hearing skittering and scratching noises that make you jump. Despite these unsettling sounds, you see nothing. It's loneliness down here. In these endless forgotten tunnels, you find it is hard to imagine that somebody would make their home down in this forsaken place. Then, after about a half an hour of walking, you see some markings on the wall which attract your attention. Do you know Goblin? I never picked my languages, but I wouldn't know Goblin, no. Make a history check. If I read a book about the lower levels of Sharn, make this check with advantage. Yes, I did read that book. I don't even need the advantage. Okay. Go to 250, because I know what this is. You have no knowledge of that goblin language, just enough to recognize it. But you do know that something of this area, perhaps from something you have read on the history of the lower levels of Sharn. It is goblin. You know that, and you also know that this sewer was built using part of a tunnel that used to form a subterranean goblin settlement. The area you're in right now, in particular, is the notorious Temple of Death. Cool, awesome, guys. That was a lot of nat 20s, wasn't it? This is a famed area riddled with traps to keep out intruders. And from this scant knowledge, you can decipher the rest of the markings. A crude diagram shows a particularly deadly trap, and its position relative to where you are now, about an eighth of the mile to the east. This trap appears to use a type of noxious gas prevalent to the area. Armed and forewarned, you proceed on down the foul-smelling, damp-walled passage. Take the code word diagram. Cool, I know the code word diagram. Add one progress point. So guys, just a recap, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 progress points. God. I don't want to take a break. I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm supposed to be at 80, right? Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that. $80. I think I'm at 80. An eerie green light pervades this area, perhaps some phosphorescence lurking in the water. The smell of sulfur is particularly strong, mixed with another fouler odor. that you can't quite place. And when's this passage ever going to end? It feels as if you have been walking in a straight line down this rancid sewer for an hour or more. Once again, you take out Camille's map. If it is cartography is accurate, you should be coming up on the hidden entrance to the Shifter's lair sometime soon. Make a perception check of DC 18. Dang, you guys. 1523, 1525? What's that for? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Number 80? Shoot. Yeah, 80. It's supposed to be at 80. Cool. This, I'm telling you, this guy's hyperlinked document is awesome. So yes, I do need to make a DC 18 perception check. Ooh, this is gonna be close, you guys. Oh, I think I got it. 26. I can get 26 progress points. But guys, guess what? My wisdom is a +3. I don't know if I'm proficient in perception. I'm not proficient, but I got a +3, so I hit the 18 DC somehow. Oh, if you have the code word. Oh, see, this is why I've got you here, Dragoncuss, because I wouldn't have even noticed that. I do have that. Thank you so much. You immediately recognize this area as the trapped. Aw, I just wasted my awesome perception roll though. You immediately recognize this area as the trap described in the diagram you found earlier. Carefully, you move around the flagstones that obviously triggered the mechanism, and continue on your way down the long-forgotten passage. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the last one I'm going to do before I take my break. So I'm adding one more progress point, and then I want to make this check. As you move further down, you hear a skittering and scratching noise coming from ahead. Something is up there. You don't know if it has detected you just yet. Roll a stealth check. After I roll this, I'm not going to click the hyperlink yet. I'm going to roll it and then take my short break before we find out what's up ahead. You know what? Before I roll it, I'm gonna see what my my stealth is a +4. I'm pretty dexterous. So I need to get at least a 10 right here. I'm just like, I'm so drunk. I'm clunk, 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 clunk. So I failed. So I'm going to be going to 224. I'm going to put that in chat just so I remember. And guys, I'll be right back. Let's test this out. What's up, guys? I did my live video thing, and now I'm here. Johnny, you there? You there, Johnny? Okay. I'm all tangled up. I am a drunken master monk, Warforged, so this is my oil. I'm just getting into character. That's why I'm drinking right here. What's up, Johnny? Hey guys, it's Ted. It's Ted from the podcast, Johnny GT50. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, here we go, you guys. I just failed this stealth check. So Johnny, I'm just coming back from a break. We've got a couple, maybe some new viewers. The gist of this story is that I pretty much found out that somebody, a shifter, who can kind of change their appearance a little bit, is Johnny. So a shifter like what Dustin wants to be for his level 1 spin-off Patreon characters. So they can kind of change their... Anyway, this person is amassing a Warforged army in the sewers underneath the city, poised to attack the city. I'm going in to find out who is making this army and to stop them. To do that, can you guys all hear me, by the way? Okay, yeah, I had the wrong map. Okay. To do that, I've been going around under the sewers, and I'm currently looking for this army. And guess what? As you can read right here, as I moved further down, I heard a noise, and I tried to stealth check, and I was unsuccessful. So we're about to see what happens when you are unsuccessful with this stealth check. I did mention to everybody watching at the beginning that there are 2 instant kills in this module. Let's hope that this is not one of those instant kills. I don't think it would be. I don't think a stealth check would be. Oh, which one did I just click? 224. So I need to go to 224. So I think I'm creeping forward, trying my best to stay hidden from whatever looks ahead. However, I misstep because I'm drunk on oil. And my foot slips on a patch of slime by the sewer's channel's edge. You look up and I see a malformed, sickly-looking rat staring right at me. Guys, I can take a rat. The another hyperlink's not working. Dang it. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, this is what I'm fighting right now. You guys, everybody, all these new viewers get to come right into me fighting this thing. It's only got 11 hit points. This thing is fucked. Okay, so it's a little bit ahead of me, like 30 feet ahead of me. Oh, guys, I'm not plugged in. What am I doing? Let me plug my laptop real quick. I can't believe I wasn't plugged in. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm about to fight this big rat. And I'm about to kill this big rat. This cloak getting in my way. Alright. So, he's about 20 feet in front of me, coming at me. I did not manage to sneak up on the rat. Oh, he's in the sewer channel. And if I go in it, I have to make a DC Constitution saving throw. I don't think I want to go in it. I got some darts. I'm going to throw darts at this motherfucker. Okay, cool. Roll initiative. You guys ready to see me roll some initiative? Boom, boom. This is mine. Yeah, 22. This is his. I get to go before this rat. Alright, I'm throwing darts at him. How many darts can I throw at this guy? I don't know. Darts. One? I can only throw one dart at this guy. Okay, I throw a dart at him. Excuse me, Ted. I am not using weighted dice. I am using Roll20 and rolling for this shit. Right there. You can see that. You can see that 16 I just rolled to hit this mouse. And then a nat 4 out of a D4. So I just did 8 damage. That dart hit that rat square in the eye. And this thing looks bad already. He's only got 11 health. So he's only got 3 health left. Unfortunately, it is his turn. So he is going to run up at me and get out of the channel, and now he is on me, and he's going to make 2 attacks, 2 bites. He's going to bite at me twice, both +4 to hit. So my armor class is a 17. A 2 is going to miss. And guess what? A 3 is also going to miss. So this thing's going to like take 2. He's blinded now in that eye, right? He's going to take like 2 like just rabid bites at my legs. And I'm just going to like drunkenly like lift my legs and kind of dodge out of the way of him. Guess what? Guess whose turn it is? It's my turn, and he's got 3 health left. I'm going to do a hit with my club and a hit with my dagger. So I'm going to bonk him on the noggin first. Or try. Oh shit! It's a plus. I've got a +6. So does a 10 hit this thing? Oh no! So I try to bonk him on the noggin, and I whiff it and completely miss him. Okay, but then my dagger lands true, and I do 7 points of damage. So I've got 1 dart sticking out of one of his eyes, and then I'm going to jam my dagger into his other eye and drop him down dead. Sucker. Guess whose turn it is? If you're victorious, go to 47. Of course I'm victorious. So I'm adding a progress point, so just for you that don't know what these progress points are, it's like my time tracker before this army attacks the city. I've got 26 progress points. If they get to 26 progress points, I lose. I'm currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm getting up there on my progress points. What is that? 9 more? So I cautiously now move forward into the gloom of the northern tunnel. With every step, you feel yourself moving deeper into danger, drawing nearer to the conclusion of your mission. You are deep in it now. Gritting your teeth, I don't have any teeth, I'm a fucking robot. You continue forward towards whatever fate awaits you within this accursed place. Courage swells in your chest as you think of all the fellow Sharn citizens that the threat posed to them by the scoundrel Camille told you of. Roll a d20 plus 6 and match this against your passive perception. Okay. Hell yeah. Nat 1. I think that's good. So I got a... Sorry if my mic just went crazy. So my perception beats this. So roll a d20 plus 6, which ended up being a 7, and I've got a 13 passive perception. So now I have the code word forewarned. Wait, if you have the code word forewarned, I don't have that. If the result is higher than your passive perception, it's lower, so I get to go to 21. Yeah, I killed the rat. I killed him real quick. I killed him in 2 turns. With a dart, and then after he came up at me, I daggered him, and I killed him. And after I killed him, I was moving forward, and that's where I am right now. I was moving deeper into the tunnel, and that's where I I just had to roll this d20 plus 6, which ended up being a nat 1, so 7, which means it is lower than my perception, which means I get to go to 21. I hope it's not me lagging. Does everything look good to you guys? It's not like I'm not like blocky, am I? My feed is lagging horribly. What is that? What is that? There's a zombie on my screen. Thank you, Daniela Lones. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys all want to follow, we are trying to build up this Twitch stream. We're trying to build it up. If you don't know about One Shot Onslaught, we're a podcast and YouTube series, and we're going to start streaming our podcast recording sessions on Twitch, on this Twitch channel. So if you're not a follower, definitely follow. It would help. We need 50 followers to hit that affiliated. But we are going to start going forward and beefing up this Twitch channel and trying to get at least a weekly stream in. So that aside, I'm going to entry number 21 because it was lower. A sound from behind me alerts me to the presence of an attacker, and I quickly turn around, hand going towards my weapon instinctively, my club. My club's my go-to. What you see gives you pause, an aberration, a twisted, malformed corruption of the laws of nature. This strange creature is vaguely humanoid with a muscular torso and strange tentacles that appear to grow out of its back and come forward over its shoulders. These same tentacles grasp towards you, and you ready yourself for combat with this malformed beast. What the hell is this thing? Guys, 2 back-to-back combats? Dalgaunt. Sorry guys, trying to get to the bottom here. Here we go. Fighting this thing. Okay, this thing looks way fucking creepier than I imagined it to look. Yeah, and guys, I'm not using weighted dice, Johnny. I'm using Roll20 that you guys can see my rolls right there. So I'm not cheating. Okay, so this is the thing I'm fighting, you guys. Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see that. Look at that shit. I'm fighting that thing. I don't want to be fighting that thing. This is definitely going to be my hardest fight yet. So it was sneaking up behind me, but I noticed it with my awesome, badass perception roll. So I turn around quickly, see it coming at me. It's about 30 feet away. Roll initiative. So I roll my initiative first. This is mine. Did I mention that was his initiative? Because that's his initiative. No, I'm just kidding. I rolled a nat 1. This is his. Guess what? It beats a nat 1. Algorithm alter. Johnny, don't tell anybody I'm a computer programmer and I fixed this. Come on now. You're supposed to be on my side, Johnny. So it gets to go first. And its tactic is to use multi-attack, but to use one of its attack to attempt to grapple me. And it will attempt a plain tentacle attack. Fuck. Okay. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. So, it makes 2 tentacles attacks. So it's going to try to grapple me first. So it moves up, and it's going to tentacle attack and try to grapple me. This is its roll. That's not going to hit me. That's not going to hit me, you guys. So it makes a big wide swing with his floppy-ass tentacle, and I just drunkenly dodge out of the way, and then it's going to make a second tentacle attack. Guess what? That second 8 doesn't hit me either. So again, I dodge out of the way of it. Now it's my turn. I'm going to club at it first. Okay, so I take a swing at it with my club, and just like, I'm too drunk. I got too drunk at this point, and I just completely whiff it and miss by far. But then I'm gonna make two quick punches at it. How convenient, Johnny! I just rolled a nat 1. My program does have a 1% failsafe that throws out a bad roll for me, so that it doesn't look too obvious. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm gonna throw 2 punches at it real quick with my. I'm gonna use a key point. These are what the fuck? 2 nat 1s. So I'm gonna get it with 1 punch. Nat 4. So 1 punch for 8 total damage. Let me see how much health this thing. Damn, this thing's got 22 health. It's got 18 health now. And now it's his turn again. Now we're just in a fight. I'm boxing this guy, and he's just waving his floppy tentacles at me. Yeah, see? Yeah, look. Listen to Dragon. I was rolling all nat 20s until everybody came in and started watching me. And now I'm just rolling all these nat 1s. But hopefully I'll roll some nat 1s for this dude. Again, he's going to make 2 tentacle attacks at me. The first one's going to try to grapple me. Oh, shit. 14 plus what? Plus 5? Fuck, that hits me. So it's going to try to grapple me. It just says, in place of any attack, it can attempt to grapple an opponent. It's talking to me, you guys. It says, you are foolish to trespass here in the realms of my master. I didn't know it was supposed to talk to me. I do want to try to talk to it. I'm going to try to talk to this thing, you guys. Because it just grappled me, right? And I'm sucked up. I'm going to say, whoa, cool it now. I come in peace. I have to make a DC charisma check of 15. It's not buying it. It's not buying it at all. Okay, cool. So, I'm grappled, I guess? And then with while he's got me grappled with his other tentacle, he's gonna smack me right in the face. Fuck you, Johnny. Fuck you. Oh shit, you guys. All right, so now he's gonna try to smack me in the face. Oh shit. Oh shit. 14. Guess what? That fucking hits me. Guys, I'm gonna fucking die. This isn't funny, Johnny. I've been doing this for an hour and a half, and I'm gonna die. Maybe not. No, I'm not. I'm only gonna take, that's not bad. I'm only gonna take 4 damage. Not bad. Hold on, how much health I got? I don't know how much health I got, you guys. I got 40! I've got 36 health. Guys, I'm good. I'm about to fuck this thing up. Alright. Yeah, I know. I need to roll better, don't I? Why don't you guys just shout out numbers, and I'll just use the numbers you guys shout out. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to try to break out of this with an acrobatics check to break out of his grapple. And then I'm going to... fuck, I forgot about reactions. I am going to... yeah. I'm going to use Flurry of Blows, and after I break... Fuck you guys! Showing out the ones, I'm not really doing that. So after I break forth from the grapple, I'm going to throw 2 quick punches with him using one of my third out of 4 key points. So I'm going to throw out 2 quick punches. First one, guess what? Misses. The fuck, you guys? Guys. A 4 to 1? Both my punches I'm too drunk. Okay, my dude's too drunk. I need to lay off the oil, quit getting drunk. But guess what I'm gonna do? So as a drunk guy, I can, whenever I use Flurry of Blows, I can also use my drunken technique. And I can use the disengage action for free, and my movement speed is increased by 10. So I'm gonna haul ass, and I'm gonna move 45 feet away. And this guy can't catch that. So I'm gonna after I break free, I throw 2 Hail Marys, a left and a right hook, miss by far. That's what. So as a drunk guy, I've used 3 Flurry of Blows, and so they each take 1 key point or Kai point, and I've got 4. And I've never used my drunken technique before, but whenever I do use a drunken technique, I can then disengage for free and add 10 to my speed and get the hell out of there. So what I did was I used one of my key points to do Flurry of Blows and throw 2 punches, both of which missed. My action was breaking free of the grapple. And now I'm going to haul ass 45 feet away to get outside of this guy's range. So now I've only got 1 key point left. And now it is his turn. So he is going to move 30 feet towards me. He's still 15 feet away, though. And then I'm currently looking at if he can do anything else. He's got some 10-foot range stuff, but he's not close enough. He's 15 feet away. So he's actually going to sprint, and he's going to get right up on me again. Okay, so... God, you guys. This guy might kill me. This might be the end of the stream, you guys. I'm sorry. So I am going to use my 4th and final key point, and I'm going to hit him with my club first and foremost, or try to. Let's see if I can roll another nat 1, you guys. Okay. It's a +6 that hits him. Ooh, for 8 damage. Guys, he's down to 10 health. He's got 10 health left. And then I'm going to do 2 quick... they're supposed to be with the same hand, because I've got a club in my right hand. And then I throw 2 quick left jabs. That's a plus... let me see. That is, I believe it is a plus... My unarmed strike is a +6. So the first one hits. My first punch hits him for 7 damage. Not bad at all. Guys, he's got 3 health left. And because I used my last key point, I can now disengage for free again and fucking take off. So he can't catch me. So again... After I throw that last punch, I bolt in the opposite direction that I just came from. And I take off running back where I came from. And now, again, he's 45 feet away from me now. And it's his turn. He's going to sprint all the way up against me again. No, he'll go 30 feet and he'll take the dodge action. So that I'm playing it a little bit fair. And then I run up on him, and I'm going to draw my dagger, and I'm going to do club and dagger. So I get 2 attacks. Okay, so that 10 plus 6 is going to just barely hit him for... Okay, so it was my club that hit him. So I hit him right on the noggin and just shatter his skull. I guess he's got a skull. Yeah, he looks kind of creepy. I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, but I drop him and I hit him right on the skull and drop him. And he's dead. Now what do? Go to entry 52. How much health do I have? I'm okay. Wait. Real quick, before I go any further, I'm gonna take a half an hour. Actually, I'm gonna take a short rest. I'm gonna kind of collect myself, re-get those 4 key points back because I get my key points back when I take a short rest. That adds a progress point, which new viewers, I've got if I don't beat this adventure within 26 progress points, I lose. And I'm currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I've got 8 left. I think that should be pretty good because I'm currently like getting close to finding this boss. And I feel like I'm getting pretty close to finding the boss and finding the guy who's making this this army. Guys, do you remember what number I just said I had to go to? I'll go find it real quick because I forgot. I just fought... Look at all these things. I didn't fight any of these right here. 52. Okay, so 52, you guys. Oh, I go through the robe of this Doggaunt. And I find 130 gold. Cool, so I've got 130 gold because I was broke. The mystery deepens. Placing the pouch in your pack, you continue north to 164. Add 1 progress point. So guys, I'm at 19 out of 26. I've got 7 progress points left to go. The ever-bright lanterns reappear. Perhaps the Doggaunt found a way to deactivate them so he could launch his surprise attack. The tunnel before me is well lit once more. It occurs to me that, not for the first time, perhaps the scoundrel who I am attempting to find has some sort of way of keeping an eye on these tunnels, and this is why they are so brightly illuminated. I'm somehow shocked to see the passageway end abruptly ahead. There's a sturdy-looking stone door that sits at the end of the passageway, barring my path. Nearing the door, I see that it has no lock, door handle, or anything that could be used to gain entry. Above the door, set in the archway, there are 4 stones, each bearing an image of a beast or monster of some kind. I pause and survey the images. Perhaps pressing on one of these will cause the door to open, but which one? In your studies of eldritch creatures in the university library, I've read about and know the names of these creatures. To the far left is the horror known as the Beholder, or as the Aboleth. Then a Beholder. Third and fourth images are a Basilisk and a Mind Flayer. You consider for a long time which stone to press. The gods only know what effect will result with pressing the wrong stone. Choose a stone to press. What the hell? You guys want to help me? What stone should I press? An Aboleth, a Beholder, a Basilisk, or a Mind Flayer? Have I had any clues about this? Do you guys know? I would think the one that's most different might be a Basilisk? What do you guys think? I need your guys' help. You guys let me know. Am I going to click the Aboleth, the Beholder, the Basilisk, or the Mind Flayer? Yeah, no clue so far. I don't think so either. The book did not... it says I could make an intelligence check to see if I can deduce the nature of the puzzle. The DC is 18, and I have advantage. I've got advantage on this puzzle because of the book I've got from earlier. But I kind of want to like puzzle it out myself. I don't really want to just straight up use a roll. Basilisk? Basilisk? Is that what you meant, Johnny? Basilisk? This guy right here. Look at that. I love Twitch. Twitch is so nice. Yeah. So okay. So I got one vote for Basilisk. That's kind of, I don't know. For some reason, I kind of wanted to try that too. I thought it was most different than the others because the others all have tentacles. If you look, they've all got like some form of like tentacle looking. Like the Mind Flayer's got a tentacle beard, Beholder, tentacle hair, or eye stalks, and then the Aboleth has like tentacles. So I'm thinking maybe the Basilisk, but then again, it's got like multiple legs. If I don't get another guess soon, I think I'm gonna click Basilisk. All right, you guys, I'm clicking it. I don't want to use a roll, which has the highest. I don't know, Johnny. I don't know what their ACs are. I'm going Basilisk. Oh shit! What number was I supposed to go to? Ah, fuck. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Scroll. Hold on. I clicked it and I had no. Was that it right there? Right there. Basilisk is 227. Pausing for a second, wondering whether you have chosen the right option. You throw caution to the wind and I press the Basilisk stone. There's a moment's pause and then the door releases and swings open before you, revealing the passageway beyond. Hell yeah, guys! We did it! I don't know why that made me so happy, but oh my god. I don't know if that's right, the reason behind it, but I kind of thought the tentacle thing made sense. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Johnny and Dragon, for helping me verify that my reasoning was somewhat correct. Cool. 156. Add a progress point. So guys, I am at new viewers. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 progress points. 20 progress points out of 26. If I get to 26, I fail. So I can only make 6 more. Native to the Underdark. That might be it. Basilisk. Beholder. Do you want to know? Okay, hold on a second. Riley Boomler. Are you... fuck. I just said your name at the start of this stream to give you credit. Are you the author? Are you 5e Solo Books on Twitter? So 5e Solo Gamebooks? 5e Solo? I need to pause for a second right here, guys. I think we might have the author of this book in here right now. Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. I literally just read your name out before I started this Twitch stream to give you credit for this module. Oh, well, sorry, guys. I didn't... Sometimes when I'm reading this, I get really into it and I miss the chat for a little bit. Okay, cool. Yes, oh yes. Please tell us. Please tell us the solution to that riddle. Basilisk is a monstrosity. The others are aberrations. Oh, cool. So we were off on our reasoning, but we got there. We picked it. God dang it, guys. I forgot again. I'm on this one, right? I'm on 156. Yeah, I think that's right. Add 1 progress point. Yeah, because I added a progress. Okay, cool. Awesome. I didn't know we had the author. Now I've got a little bit more pressure to make it out here alive. So guys, I got 6 progress points left. Getting close. Hopefully I'm getting close to the ending too. But my health's good. I'm gonna go ahead and roll while I took that short rest. I'm gonna roll a God, I was only down 4 health, but now I'm capped off on health again. Okay, so that was during the short rest. I did that. Okay, you guys, making my way through this passage. The rumblings who have been here. Nat. I missed it. Making my way through this passage, the rumblings you have heard grow louder, and now and then I can hear them, this loud metallic clinking. Whatever is going on in this place, it appears that I'm getting closer to it. I don't know if that's good or bad. I also notice that this part of the tunnel appears more well used. Here and there, parts of the wall are damaged, torn as if the passage of some huge creature. That gives me pause to Camille saying about normal-sized Warforged. I should have questioned him or something. He was definitely weird about that. But anyway, the passage begins bending, turning in a northeastern direction, and the rumbling of turns into more definable sounds. That of large machines, if I'm not mistaken. I know my machines. I am in the midst of trying to discern the nature of these sounds when a horrific creature appears from one of the ragged openings in the eastern walls. Scuttling forward on needlepoint limbs, it appears like some malformed spider crab hybrid. Single eyes focused on me, and it is coming quickly. I'm gonna kill it. Hey, Riley, I did notice that some of these combat sheets are, some of them worked, but some of the combat sheets, the hyperlinks didn't work. Hey, don't say RIP. I got this. Okay, look at this thing. He's got 33 health! Riley, what are you doing to me? Okay, well, let's do this real quick. Let's roll initiative. You guys know how it works. My initiative's first, and I got a +4 to this. Johnny. Johnny, aka Ted. I don't like you right now, Johnny. Yeah, Riley, it's just been, I think, like 3 of the combat hyperlinks didn't work. It's really weird. One of them, at least one of them did. The first one, the bandit one, when I got jumped. Yeah, I want to talk to you about me getting jumped. I didn't like that. But that one worked. But yeah, you guys, I think this might be the end of good old Charlie. Paul. Okay. I remember seeing you say that you're on your Twitch, or your kid's Twitch profile. Okay. Paul. And then your last name starts with a B, I believe. Paul Briley? Paul. Either way, I don't like that you're gonna kill me, Paul. I don't. Charlie is about to die, and I spent a fair amount of time making this character. Well, you know what, you guys, let's see what his initiative is. Yeah, a 17 beats a 2. I don't have a +15 initiative, so he's gonna beat me. Uses its whirlwind attack on its first turn. So what's his speed? 40. So yeah, he can catch me. So he gets up to me, and he does his whirlwind attack. But this monster is skittish. It will attack you every turn, but then will retreat and give me an opportunity attack. Cool, awesome. Okay, yeah. Okay, now that I'm almost dead, now I'm gonna turn back on my my instant nat 20 filter on to give me the good rolls again. Okay. Cool, so he runs at me, and he's going to do his whirlwind attack, which means he activates its many limbs, which attack rapidly in a whirlwind of slashing strikes. Okay, Paul. It makes 6 claw attacks? 6 claw attacks, Paul? Let me roll the 60-20s real quick. Cool. So it's what? 6 plus 5. Plus 5. Okay. He missed me once. Okay, so we've got 11 viewers right now. You 11 viewers are about to see me die. And I liked Charlie. I'm trying to think. Let's see. 1d4 plus 3. So it just hit me. Okay, let me do that math again. I think so. It hit me 5 times, but one was a nat 20, so 6 times. Hold on a second. I think I've got. Hold on a second. I think I've got. No, I think I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit a lot. So let me just do this real quick. Seven. Oh, a nat 4. That's cool. Oh wait, yeah, that was the plus 3. I'm gonna take off the plus 3, and I'm gonna roll. I'm not cheating. I promise. I'm doing this for simplicity's sake. I'm gonna disregard that last roll, and I'm just gonna do roll 6 d4s plus 15. Yeah, that's it. 28. Ouch. Ouch. 28. I'm not looking good. But then he's gonna run away from me, and I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit him with my club real good. Watch this. No, I'm not. He gets on by, and I miss him. Okay, guys. So, you know what? I'm not seeing that on D20. I can dodge. I can take a dodge action. But I cannot run this guy. I cannot run him. I've got more speed than this guy. Paul, can I run from this guy? Okay, so I've got a potion. I've got a potion here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my potion. Let me see how much this potion of healing does. 2d4 plus 2. Well, I want to see the end of this for the stream, so I'm hoping to not die. But here's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit! He just ran 40 feet away from me. Damn. Guys, I don't know if I can take this thing. Well, he doesn't have that Okay. He doesn't have the whirlwind attack anymore. Unless he recharges it. I'm going to go ahead and see if he recharges it real quick. Okay, he didn't. He does not recharge this turn. Okay, cool. Gorium, I like that idea. And I'm going to steal it. I'm going to run. I've got 45 feet of speed. Don't ask me how. Monks are crazy. My D&D Beyond says I've got 45 feet of speed. And he's only got 40. So, yes, I'm going to kite him. And I'm going to throw darts. How many darts do I got? I think I got 9 left. So, I'm throwing a dart. Gorium, how'd you know I had a dart, man? Oh, I have advantage on attack roll. Oh, cool. See, this is why Dragon's here with me. He lets me know these things I miss. So I'm throwing a dart at him. Boop. Oh, you know that hits. Oh, that's a +6. 1 + 4, so 5 damage. Brother is a monk. Awesome. I don't know if you saw this at the beginning of the stream. I mentioned that I've never played monk before, and I was going to be very bad at it. But I did a Twitter poll to find out what class I was going to be in Monk 1. Unfortunately, I like monks, but I don't know exactly how to play it. So I just did 5 damage to him, and he's got 33 health. So he's got 28 health left. Okay, and then guess what? He's 40 feet away. I'm gonna run like 40 feet away. I mean, I think I'm gonna keep doing this. So, you guys think it's okay for me to just... I mean, this guy's not gonna... This is the one thing I really like about monks, is how fast they are. And this dude got me down to 12 health in 1 turn, but now, with my speed, and since he did run away from me, I can keep the distance from him. So do you guys agree with me that it is fair for me to just kite him and just keep ignoring his rolls against me and just acting like I'm running and throwing darts at him? And no, Johnny, that is bards. Yeah, so I'm in a sewer system, so I think sewers would be like, they're like long and narrow. I guess not infinitely long though. We're gonna throw this up to Paul. Paul, how many times can I do this before I get cornered? Because I'm gonna I have to max this out. Paul, I want to see the end of this module. I want to see how it ends. I want to stop the shifter from making this army. But this thing is... No, Johnny, stop it. Stop it, Johnny. Dragon's allowing it. So it really depends on how long this sewer is. While we wait for Paul to answer, I'm going to do it at least 2 more times. So I'm going to say that the Mad Slasher is chasing me down, and I'm running from it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw another dart at him. That's going to hit him. What's up with these ones? For another 1 + 4 for another 5 damage. He's got 21 health. He's still got more than me. Almost got double my health. Combat break. Okay, so I'm gonna. He's gonna charge at me, and I'm gonna keep running away from him, and just kind of throwing darts backwards at him. Oh yeah. Oh, much better, much better. So that one's gonna hit him for 8. So he is now down to. Sorry guys. 13 health. He's got 13 health. He's almost got the same amount of health as me. What do you guys think? I can do one more? Because I have now moved 120 feet. Pretty long distance, but for a sewer, maybe not so much. Yeah, yes. This is like in WoW when you find a glitch and you hack it and you find a ranged mob that you can just kite as you're running away from it. And I'm fine with that because this thing was gonna fuck me up. This thing was gonna kill me if I don't exploit it somehow. And you know what? As a monk, I don't feel like it's really exploiting it because that's kind of the monk's like main advantage is their speed. So as a monk, that's what I'm doing. I'm exploiting my speed. That's one of my things. I don't have a ton of damage. I don't have a lot of health. I've got decent armor class, but other than that, I've just got a lot of speed. So that's what I'm doing. But I am losing my darts right now. So I am down to like, after one more turn, I'm going to be down to 4 darts, which I'm going to do. Again, I hit them. So, oh! He is now down to 5 health. So, a drunken monk at this level, the really only thing that they've got is they get to be proficient in performance, and then they get to do, whenever I use flurry of blows, I can disengage and run away. And what else does that give me? That gives me something else other than a free disengage. It increases my speed even further. I mostly picked Drunken Monk as a way of role-playing. I wanted to be... I thought it would be funny for a Warforged drunk. And since I'm drinking too. But yeah, so... It is now down to 5 health. My next turn, I'm gonna run back from it, I ran back from it now, and now this turn it's charging at me. I'm gonna charge at it, and I'm going to make an attack with my club first. My club misses. I'm going to use a key point. I'm using a key point to do 2 punches. 11 plus 6. 17 hits. 1 plus 4, 5. That hit. I'm punching right in the fucking eyeball. Punch him in his eyeball and drop this thing to the ground dead. And I'm happy as hell. I've got 12 health left. I just want this thing to be dead. I'm going to go to 214 now. The loathsome entity is dead. You calm your nerves, and I proceed north. I do want to say before I go any further, before I proceed north, I've got to take another short rest. I have to. I'm so close to dying. Wait. Did it really say it makes a claw back at... See, sometimes you guys on Twitch help me. Sometimes you guys fuck me over. Let's see. Did it really say that it gets to claw me back? Because I definitely missed one melee strike. Alright, where does it say that at? Whenever a melee attack misses... I don't like you anymore, Gorium. You helped me a little bit, but now you might be killing me. It missed me anyway. Okay, so before I did kill it, when I missed with that club attack, it did make one feeble strike with one of its limbs, but not quite good enough, sucker. But before I do go on to reading the rest of this, I am going to take another long rest, add another progress point. I'm now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 out of 26 progress points. And I'm going to take a short... That's after my short rest. So my key points reset. And I've got 3 more health die. And guess what? I'm using all 3 of those health dice. Which are D8s. Oh, yeah, you guys. So 17... And I add my constitution to that, right? Which is a +2, I think. 17 plus... 17 plus 1 plus 3 is 20. So I get 20 health back. Still not full health, and I'm out of hit dice now. Alright, you guys. Here we go. I think I'm getting close to the end. I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to be dead. Okay. We should have had Paul play the monster. Page. Dungeon Master's Guide. Page 26. I'm good. I got 32 health out of 40. I'm good. So we're at 214. The loathsome entity dead, I calm my nerves and I proceed north. With every step, the sound of industry growing louder. Deep rumbling, the clink of metal, the sound of machinery, gears and cogs. Surely whatever is making this racket cannot be far off. The northeastern passage meets another tunnel coming from the south, and as these join together, the tunnel that continues on turns due north. Guess what, guys? I'm going due north. Add 1 progress point, you guys. Guys, I'm almost out of progress points. The passage begins to slope downwards, and the sound of industry is now growing overpowering, clanging and banging. The tunnel is straight and lined with all manner of pipes and tubes from which the sound of rushing liquid is coming. There is nowhere to hide in here, but right now I am the only being present. Right now? After a short while, I reach the top of the large staircase and look down. At the base of the staircase is a horrific sight. Piles of wrecked, broken Warforged and discarded pieces of Warforged lie in a jumbled mess. Slowly, stealthily, you descend, keeping a careful watch everywhere. As you near the bottom, you see that this chamber is large but not huge. At the far end of the chamber is a large door, big enough for 2 carts to pass through abreast when open. The sounds appear to be coming from the other side of these doors. You make your way carefully through the room, marveling at the piles of Warforged wreckage, and it seems that Camille's story was true. You remember the little moth that he gave you, and take it out, inspecting it. If anything happens to you, you tell yourself you will remember to release this thing so your story can be told. You may even use it before then to pass a message, or in case you don't get a chance later. As you move through this chamber of discarded Warforged, something catches your eye, a sigil. Paul, I thought that it was carts. As you move through this chamber of discarded Warforged, something catches your eye, a sigil. The same sigil that Camille showed you. Climbing and clambering up a pile of broken warriors, you finally reach the Warforged who bears the sigil. This must be Spanner, Camille's personal Warforged bodyguard. You take out a vial of blue liquid that Camille gave you and hold it up to Spanner's lips. Gently prying his mouth open, you pour the liquid inside, tipping the vial up so that every last drop drains out. You wait, and nothing happens. Suddenly, the double door at the far end of the cavern slides open, and a bizarre machine comes lumbering through. A gigantic Warforged, but with many parts missing. You drop and hide amongst the metal limbs and torsos. Watching is a titanic creature picks up the limp bodies of broken Warforged until it has a handful, about 3 or 4, and then it lumbers back through the double doors, which it slides shut behind it, shutting off the noise from beyond. Sorry, I'm trying to think what kind of voice I need for this. Who's that? A clear, slightly panicked voice asked. You emerge from hiding to see that Spanner has woken and is sitting up. Spanner, you say. Camille sent me. You show him the empty vial and he nods and proceeds to tell you everything you know. Yes, he says, nodding gravely. The shifter must be stopped. However, I'm not sure he is a shifter. What do you mean? I ask. Well, sometimes he is a shifter, and then at other times a different being is here. A grayish silvery thing, almost transparent. You mean there are two people running this operation? The Warforged searches his memory. I'm not sure, he said. I took a few knocks since I've been down here, and I was to be reassigned? Spanner tells you that the shifter, or whatever it is, has broken pieces of a creation forge in the next chamber that he obtained from Zendrick. He is continually poring over old Zendrick's manuscripts of Drow and Giant origin and experimenting with gemstones. This is enabling him... I'm going to read chat for a second. Oh, I owe myself a progress point. I'm going to remember that. Thank you, Tillian. This is enabling him to reanimate one-shot onslaught. My phone did not want to stream Twitch tonight. Who's one-shot onslaught? I'm one-shot onslaught. Anyway, this is enabling him to reanimate broken Warforged, which he is amassing in a huge chamber that Spanner thinks is some distance off, nearer to the surface, ready for an invasion of the city. But he is, that's Dustin. But he is some ways off from completing his army. At present, the creation forge is slow, and he can only reanimate about 3 or 4 Warforged a day. But he has been working for some weeks now, and has close to 100 already, by Spanner's reckoning. So, I say, jabbing my thumb back at the large door. The question is, how do we get in there? Spanner lays out for you what he has seen while imprisoned inside the chamber beyond the large doors. There are 2 ways in, he says. The first, obviously, is through those doors. We could wait until that big one comes back through, and then we could scuttle in behind him. Okay, I say. And the second way? Spanner points to the northeast corner of the room. Over there is a fresh vent. It's a vent which keeps fresh. He sniffs the air. Well, keeps air ventilating into the room from the outside. It gets warm in there. The vent tunnel goes around and comes out through the east side of the chamber. How far is it from the creation forge? I ask. Quite a way, he says. We should be able to slip in unnoticed. Knowing all this, which way will you do? The large door or the vent? You guys wanna help me out here? Do I want to sneak in behind a large construct and go into the large doors? Or do I want to take the long way and go in through the air vents? If you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear them, because I think I'm kind of leaning towards. Let's see. I'm kind of leaning towards the doors also, Johnny, because I think that it may be faster. I don't know how long the vent's going to take, and I'm kind of below on progress points, so I'm kind of thinking the doors also. If I don't hear any other suggestions in a couple seconds, I'm going through those doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going through the doors. 127. Okay, cool. Awesome. Quickly, I step up, and Spanner, who has recovered to almost full health as a result of the liquid you gave him, does the same. Okay, cool. I was hoping Spanner comes with me. We both move over to the large door and press ourselves flat against the wall on either side, waiting for the large Warforged to come through. We wait for some time, a long time, really, and we're on the verge of giving up when suddenly, with a loud scraping sound, the huge doors slide open and a massive Warforged enters. Seizing the opportunity, I look at Spanner and quickly move and slip through the door before the colossal, partially constructed machine notices. Guys, I gotta make a stealth check. Alright, I'm gonna make a stealth check. Here it goes. I've got a plus... Hold on. Let me see what my stealth is real quick. +4. I got a +4 to this, and I need to get a 13. So I need a 9 or above. Sneaked right on in there. Let's see. So I'm successful, so I get to go to 68. Wasting no time, me and Spanner duck inside the large entranceway, staying low, and we quickly move off to the right side of the edge, staying in the shadows. We quickly find a position behind one of the wide pillars that run around the room's perimeter and proceed to get our bearings in this huge chamber. Peering out, I see that I am in a high vaulted cavernous room consisted of several distinct areas. Towards the back of the chamber, I see a huge pile of parts, and around this mound of debris, an army of small anonymous automatons busy storing the parts by type and moving themselves to shelves where they are stacked neatly. Directly in front of me, not 20 meters away, is a colossal thrumming piece of machinery that can only be the creation forge. A Warforged lies on a gurney at one end before a stone archway that marks the entry point to the forge. At the top of the archway, a large violet gem is set into the stone and pulses a volatile light. The machine judders and creates sporadically as if barely holding together. "It looks like it's about to blow," says... oh wait, I'm supposed to say that to Spanner. "It looks like it's about to blow," I whisper to Spanner. "Where's the shifter you spoke of?" By way of reply, Spanner nods towards the far northwestern corner of the chamber. You turn and I look in the direction and I see him for the first time, reclining on an ornate, upholstered throne, a tall, well-proportioned male shifter sits, holding a goblet in his left hand. "Odd," Spanner says. "He's usually got his nose buried in some ancient tome." "Maybe he's taking a break," I suggest. As I watch, I see the giant Warforged, parts falling off of him, re-enter the room, the massive door sliding downwards behind him. He carries the wrecked bodies of 3 discarded Warforged in a single hand. Walking up to the pile where the drones work, he sets the machine corpses down, and then turns to face the shifter. Okay, guys, this is what the shifter looks like right here. So yeah, this is the shifter. He's sitting on his throne. He's got like a mask or something in his lap and a scepter. "That's enough for today, Turbine," the shifter shouts across the chamber. "Go get yourself fixed up for now." The creature lumbers off toward the southwestern corner, towards a scaffold structure. He backs into the framework, and then more drones scurry towards him and begin working on his massive bulk, adding parts and replacing those which fell off. "That's a Titan," Spanner tells you. "Xor's crowning jewel," he says that's Turbine will lead the army in the invasion to take Sharn. Unless he's stopped, the city's doomed. Concealed here behind the pillar, I take a few moments to consider my options. Do I have the code word Forge Lore? No. Right, guys? I don't have that, right? I don't have Forge Lore. I I can emerge and announce myself. I can join with Spanner in making a surprise attack on Turbine. Or I can try to make a surprise attack on the Shifter. Guys, this is really hard. Do I surprise attack Spanner or surprise attack the Shifter? What do you guys think? Would you guys go and attack the giant robot and get a surprise round on him? Or would you guys try to surprise around like the leader, the Shifter? Because I don't know. Shifter? I like that. I think he'd be easier to take. And then maybe the Warforged maybe wouldn't have a, he wouldn't have a leader anymore. Maybe I could take control. Yeah, I'm going for that. I'm going for the Shifter. I'm going for the Zor. Shit, what number was that? Did that say? Was that 271? Fuck, where was I? Right here. Okay, 272. Okay. Good. I whisper over to Spanner my plan to attack Zor directly. He disagrees with me. He'll just set Turbine on us and try to escape, he tells me. Turbine does all the dirty work for him, handling the Warforged bodies, fending off any monsters that wander in. But if we capture him first, then he can face justice for his crimes. Weighing Spanner's words, you consider your course of action. Alright guys, so now we got some new information. Do we still want to go with this attack on Zor? Or do we want to change tactics? This is a group thing right now. I'm leaning on you guys. I don't know. Spanner makes some good points. Do we still want to stick with attacking the leader for switch? Sky Thief says switch. Yeah, switch. Okay, I'm switching. I'm gonna follow Spanner's sage advice, and I'm gonna go to the Titan instead. I trust this guy. Well, the whole reason we even knew about this was from this guy's maker. So I think we could trust his maker. So I'm switching to the Titan. 242. I tell Spanner of my idea to take the Titan first, and he agrees, of course. It's dangerous, yes, but tactically it's a smart move. I make my way around the south wall towards the scaffolding framework where Turbine, the Warforged Titan, is being attended by a small swarm of harmless-looking drones. Now absorbed in a huge tome of some sort, Zor, sitting on his throne, has not noticed me. The Titan only appears in a temporarily dormant state. Yeah, this probably is the best time to attack him. I'm 40 feet away and hidden in the shadows. Make a stealth check. This is a +4 stealth check. Ooh, I got a 13. I needed to beat a 12. So I am successful. I'm sneaking in the shadows. If you wish to, make a surprise range attack on the Titan with advantage. If it hits, take note of the damage, then regardless of the outcome, read below. I am. I'm gonna attack him. I'm not reading below. Good thing I got advantage. Cool. 16. I don't know if that hits yet, but I'm gonna remember 16. Alerted to my presence, the Shifter jumps to his feet. Turbine, attack! He yells and then runs towards the back of the room where you see a levitation disc hovering. The massive, partially built Warforged. Don't say that, dragon. Creaks and groans into life, emerging from its scaffold framework, uttering a horrific metallic cry. It comes lumbering towards me, its weaponized hands raised in the air. I've got Spanner as my NPC. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Okay, so I just did. I just did 8 damage to him, so he's only got 56 health. So I'm 40 feet away from him. Roll initiative. I'm first. I know, I am probably dead. Yeah, that stat block's pretty good, isn't it? 17 armor class, 64 health, or 56 health now. Oh, but look at that initiative. Nat 20. Okay, now this is his initiative. 5. Yeah, that's right. I get to go first. Oh, wait. That also says now let's roll Spanners. Spanner got a good initiative. Okay. My turn first. Oh, shit. I'm going to run up to him. And I'm going to hit with my club. And then do my flurry of blows. And do 2 quick punches to him. So I'm going to do... Okay, so my club, it just bounces right off of his armor. My fist bounces right off his armor. Oh my god, so I run up to him, and I whack at him, and I do 2 punches, and everything's just bouncing off of him. And then I'm going to use my drunkenness to do disengage for free, and I'm going to run. I've got, so I ran 40 feet up to him, so I got 15 feet. I'm going to back up 15 feet away from him. And then what can, let me see what Spanner can do. Spanner's pretty good. Spanner is going to, Spanner runs up to him. No, Spanner might die. I'm not going to die, because Spanner is going to get up to him. Spanner can't get up to him. Spanner can't get up to him. He's got a dash to get up to him. And that's what he's going to do. Wait, extra action during one turn between... Okay, so as his extra action, as his action surge, Spanner is going to use a dash to get up to the big guy, Titan Turbine. And so then, with one of his actions, he's going to use his arm blade. And he's going to take a slash at him. Oh my god, why is this rolling so bad? So he tries to hit him with his arm blade and just glances off that heavy, beefy armor plate. And guess whose turn it is now? So he tries to stay 15 feet away. So since he is pressed up against Spanner, I don't know if he would back out and trigger a opportunity attack or not. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go ahead and just have him just attack with one axe arm and one hammer hand at Spanner. A nat 1, you guys, and a 3. So he uses his axe hand and tries to slice down at Spanner, and Spanner just quickly dodges out of the way. And then he brings down a hammer fist, and again, Spanner dodges the other way, out of the way. And it's my turn. I'm going to use a key point, and I'm going to run up at him. I'm going to do club, punch, punch. Club misses. Glances right off that armor. Punch misses. Okay, second punch. Finally, I connect with a really solid punch and land on him and do 5 damage, which isn't a whole lot to this dude. But I feel pretty confident that punch did a decent amount of, it made way. Spanner, likewise, now he doesn't have any more action surges. And he's gonna make his arm blade attack. 7 plus 6 is not gonna hit. So he's gonna swipe at Turbine, not do anything, and Turbine. Well, shit, you guys. I meant to say that I ran from Turbine, but I guess I didn't. So I'll have Turbine do 1 attack to me and 1 attack to Spanner. So Turbine's gonna do his axe to me. And I just quickly, drunkenly wobble to the left, and then he's gonna do his hammer to Spanner. Man, everyone's rolling bad right now. His hammer attack's gonna just easily miss Spanner, like not even close to him. And then I'm gonna use my 3rd out of 4 key points and do another same thing. I'm doing my cudgel and then punch punch. 15's not gonna hit him. 16 not gonna hit him. 12's gonna hit him. So again, cudgel actually misses him. My first punch, it bounces off, kind of hurts my hand, and then I reel back for a harder punch, and it's gonna do 7 points of damage. I'm slowly working him down there. He's now to 44 health. Spanner is going to do his arm blade at him. Oh my god, you guys, this is going to take forever. We're rolling so bad for everybody. Spanner just he's just still trying to figure out what his arm blade even is. And at that time, again, I forgot to say that I back out of there. He's going to do his axe to me. For 2d6 or 3d6 plus 2. 17 damage to me. Cool. Cool. I've got 15 health left. And then he's going to do the hammer to Spanner. Cool. Spanner's going to take... Spanner's going to take 7. Not bad. Not bad. And then... Yeah, Spanner's not doing a whole lot for me, but this time I'm going to remember to run away. This time I'm going to do my last key point. I'm cashing out on this guy. Club, punch, punch. Guys. Club, punch, punch, all misses. I turn and take off with my free disengage from my drunkenness. And I am 40 feet away from this dude. Spanner, you get to take these hits now. But first, Spanner's going to try to hit with his arm knife. Okay. Yes! Spanner hits with his arm knife. Doing 13. You guys said Spanner was useless, and he just did 13 damage to this dude. Not bad at all. But Spanner might be a goner now. So Spanner has 29 health. But he's about to take an axe and a hammer. Axe first. Ooh! Axe is gonna miss him. He ducks to the side. Ooh, he's gonna hit with that. He's gonna get hit with that hammer. 4, 9. So Spanner's down to 20 health left, you guys. I like our odds. I'm gonna stay back, and I'm gonna throw a dagger at. I'm gonna hit him. For 2 plus 4, 6 damage. So I'm like back 40 feet away now, and I'm throwing daggers at Turbine. So I did 6 damage. So he's down to 25 health. I think we might be able to take him. But it's his... No. Spanner's turn. Come on, Spanner. Do another good. Nope. 14 is not going to hit him. So Spanner again. I mean, he's kind of wobbled now from those last 2 hits he just took. So he misses pretty handily with his axe arm. But now he's going to take 2. He's going to maybe take an axe hit. No, he dodges that axe hit. He takes the hammer hit square on again. 4. 9 more damage. He's now down to 11 health. Guys, Spanner might be gone. But I mean, it was a worthwhile sacrifice, right? He's defending me. He's defending my honor. It's my turn. Throwing another dagger at Turbine. No, I'm not. I am missing Turbine. Let me see what all this dude does. Okay. Oh, every time he moves through. Okay, but he hasn't been moving yet. Spanner has second wind now. Let me check that out. Oh, hell yeah! Bonus action! And it's his turn right now. Guess what? First, he's going to try to attack with his axe blade. A 10 plus a 6. I think that misses. That misses, doesn't it? 10 plus a 6 misses. So he's going to miss with his axe blade, but thank you so much, Dragon. You reminded me that he's got a healing, a second wind. Oh, I rolled a 1 on a D10. He gets 5 health back. He's got 16 health now. Better than nothing, but man, that's not very good. Oh, he can do that forever? Cool. Well, the big dude's gonna try to hit him though for axe hand and a hammer hand. Both are gonna miss. So he does his axe swipe and his hammer swipe down at Spanner. And Spanner now is like pissed. So he's easily dodging out of the way. I am just sitting back, rolling my sweet old throwing daggers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I I hit it square on, like a loose piece of armor on Turmoil, and I bring him down to 17 health. Guys, Spanner, if he rolls good right here, Spanner could finish it. He doesn't. He doesn't roll good. And he can't do his second wind. Oh, man, you guys. So Spanner just airballs it. And then Turmoil is going to miss him with his axe blade and hit him with his hammer. He keeps hitting with his hammer. 7. Spanner's got 9 health, you guys. But Turmoil has 17. Okay. Hey, Johnny, are you following this account? Because we need to get some followers on this account. Thanks, Dustin, for following. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm staying back. I'm throwing daggers. I don't want to get close. I've got 15 health, you guys. Oh, that dagger was aiming right at his ding dong. And it hits it for a total of 8. Turmoil has 9 health left, you guys, and it's Spanner's turn. So, if Spanner hits with this axe blade, he may kill Turmoil. Oh, what's Spanner's damage? A D8. Whoops. Where'd it go? So guys, Turmoil has 9 health left. Let's see if Spanner just dropped him down. Spanner drops down Turmoil right at the kneecaps and just drops him to the ground. 251. So guys, now the question is, I'm pretty weak. Spanner can use his action surge to heal for a D10. Okay, so Spanner's okay on health. He's got more than me. Okay. 15 health. I don't have any health potions left. The colossal Warforged Titan collapses to the ground in a massive pile of twitching steel wreckage. Immediately, his wrecked bulk is swarmed by drones who begin futile effort to try and piece him back together. Spanner walks up and kicks a few of them off. They arc off, screaming, hitting the wall, and disintegrate. Zor did escape, so go to 209. I don't think I have time to rest, you guys. I've got to go right after Zor. I can't take a half hour and rest. You investigate the area where the levitation disc ascends upward, allowing the shifted Zor to escape. Obviously, Zor has kept the disc up there somehow, and as it has now not descended. You struggle to see anyone could get up there, even a mage with levitation powers or a creature that could fly. The roof appears solid. Perhaps it's too late, Spanner says, a note of despair creeping in his voice. Perhaps he has already released his corrupted Warforged into Sharn. Even now, they could be rampaging, killing innocent civilians at will. I can't believe that, you say. I won't believe that. Then you remember the moth device given to you by Camille. Hey, I remember that moth device now. Um, and you give it a quick message to deliver to the halfling repairman before releasing it, detailing your exact location. The spanner's suspicions about the chamber is above. Many hours later, many hours later, Camille appears with a large detachment of Sharn watch, armed to the teeth. Apparently, the intel you gave to the moth device made them sit up and listen. Soon after, a panel opens in the roof, and you see the face of several Sharn watch warriors peering down into the chamber, eyes wide as they take in the dimensions of the chambers below. These warriors obviously found an access point to the chamber from above. A rope is let down, and one by one you all listen. I'm going to say, since it does say that hours later, I'm going to say that I used I'm going to say I used a short rest, but I don't have any hit dice left, so I don't get any healing, but I do get my key points back. And Johnny, I did find one trap, but I diverted it. A rope is let down. The chamber you reach, as Spanner suspected, is filled with rows of Warforged, all in a dormant state, but apparently reanimated and armed to the teeth. Prepped for invasion, no sign of the ship to Zor, however. It appears our corporate has escaped. The chief of the watch says gruffly. He comes before you and addresses you directly. Are you sure he came this way? Perhaps you saw wrong, an illusion maybe, or maybe there's something you're not telling me, eh? To insist that the shifter came this way, go to 110. I'm going to go to 110. Yeah, he came this way. You insist that the shifter came this way, and tell the chief of the watch that he must have evaded capture somehow. Camille comes forward. Let's keep it in mind. Our friend here has forestalled a major catastrophe befalling the city. The halfling turns to you. Sharn is safe thanks to you, my friend. Turn to entry 279. Your hero has successfully completed the quest. Congratulations on getting to this century and becoming the Saviour of Sharn. If not already awarded, the Sharn Watch let you keep the 559 gold, which you have found in Zor's lair. I didn't know I found 559 gold. In the days that follow, you are lauded as a champion, toasted by the nobility, and congratulated by the dragon-marked houses. House Kenneth holds a feast to celebrate my uncovering of the plot. Squadrons of bards sing my praises for a few weeks at least. I am the hero of the city. But all things must come to an end. And after the fanfare dies down, and people forget who I am once more, my mind turns to adventure once more. I'm now level 5. Go to the epilogue below. The author sincerely hopes you enjoyed The Saviour of Sharn, and hopes you will recommend it to fellow Eberron enthusiasts, or any who are curious about the amazing setting. Hopefully, if demand is evident, more Eberron solo adventures will be written. In the meantime, you could perhaps pick up the very soon-to-be-released product, the Solo Adventurer's Toolbox, which will enable you to solo freeform through Eberron. Or, if you don't mind a bit of Forgotten Realms action, 5e Solo Gamebooks has a series of solo gamebooks for that setting: The Death Knight Squire, Tyrant of Zinthel Keep, Citadel of Raven, and Tables of Doom, as well as 2 adventures conversions, Rage of the Rakasa and Menace of the Icy Spire. Lots to play and enjoy. See you soon. So, guys, I beat it. Hey, Paul, is there going to be a sequel to this? Because I do want to get Zor. I really want to catch Zor. While we're waiting for Paul to respond to that, I do want to recommend everybody go to dmsguild.com, search for Saviour of Sharn, and buy it. It's like $8. It's 100 pages long. Definitely go buy it. Give this guy some money. Even if you just watch this for like 3 hours, it took me to do this, 3.5 hours. Isn't 3.5 hours of entertainment worth $8 to go and give Paul for for this hard work, putting in 100 pages of this? Oh, watch how big my head gets, Johnny. The only reason I beat this is because I'm a monk with 45 speed, and I was able to cheat and kite stuff and get far away and throw darts. Honestly, I probably should have ran out of darts while fighting the boss at the end, and I forgot about that. But Paul said there's going to be a sequel. I want to kill Zor. I really want to catch him. I want to kill him. But yes, I had a blast. Paul, I did see, which one was that I saw? I know that you're working on the Solo Adventures Toolbox. The Death Knight Squire, I think? No. Citadel of the Raven. Yeah, Paul. There's tons of stuff that I had to make hard choices with, and I know that if I would have went the other way, I would have gotten way more content or way different content. So I can definitely see being able to run this multiple times and have fun with it. But either way, if I was playing this and not streaming it, I could definitely see paying $8 for 3 to 4 hours of fun by myself. I mean, a movie ticket is $12 for 2 hours, so you can play some D&D by yourself for $8 for 100 pages multiple times. Yes, I want to kill Zor very badly. I'm kind of torn that I didn't go for him. Maybe next time I'll try to go after him. Maybe I will kill him. Maybe I won't need the sequel. Maybe I'll do this and I'll follow Zor instead of killing Turmoil. But yeah, I also saw the Citadel of the Raven one shot, and I was thinking about maybe running that soon. Like I mentioned, we want to beef up our Twitch channel. So anybody who's not currently a Twitch follower of this channel, please become a follower of this channel, because we are going to try to start doing weekly streams. We want to even stream our podcast recordings on this channel. So whenever we record those podcasts, we want to also do a 3-camera setup where we actually stream us playing it. And yes, Paul, definitely that is a shameless plug. That's completely shameless, because we just ran your module. You let us show it on the screen. So that's awesome. That let me go back up real quick so that everyone can see this cover. Saviour of Sharn. So yeah. Yeah, if you're not already following him on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, follow 5e Gamebooks. Is that right, Paul? At 5e Gamebooks, or is it at 5e Solo 5e Solo Gamebooks? I think it is. But he's got multiple solo adventures that I want to start running in the future, including that Citadel of the Raven one. And like I said, we want to start beefing up this channel a bit. Maybe Dustin and Johnny could run some solo campaigns on my, alternate some weeks with me, maybe. They're a lot of fun, and all you gotta do is you gotta read a lot out loud, but they are fun. So yeah, if you haven't already, go check out Paul's modules on dmsguild.com. Search for the Saviour of